So with this video, we're continuing to talk about order of operations, but we're just making it a little bit more difficult and adding in more operations to solve. So make sure you copy this in. It says, remember to solve the order of operations using GEMDAS. So that's our groupings, our exponents, and we can add in the little x on the exponent. So remember, it's that little digit up in the corner. The multiply divide, remember we go from left to right and they're partners in crime. They work together. It doesn't matter which one's first, but if division's first, you do that first. If multiplication's first, so it doesn't matter which one's first in line, you still got to do it. Same thing with add, subtract, left to right. If addition's in the front, you do addition. If subtraction's in the front, you do subtraction. It just depends which one comes first in the line. So be careful that you're doing multiplication and addition and subtraction by the order that they are seen in the problem. That is the biggest mistake that most students make. So let's look at two examples. So if we do number one together, I have groupings. So I'm going to do this set of groupings first. And I'm going to do 57 minus 36. 57 minus 36 is 21. And I can leave it in parentheses just to make sure I don't make a mistake. Times 5 is in the back, plus 2 divided by 6 to the third power is all in the front. This is a fake out grouping, so that's not my grouping. I don't have any more groupings, but I do have this exponent right here. 6 to the third power is really 6 times 6 times 6. If you multiply 6 times 6, you get 36, and then bring down this other 6, and then you get 216. So this is 216 divided by 2 plus 21 times 5. I don't have any more groupings. I don't have any more exponents, but I do have multiplication and division. This division comes first. When you do 216 divided by 2, 2 goes into 2 one time. Bring down the 1. 2 can't go into 1, but it can go in 0 times. 1. Bring down the 6. 2 goes into 16 8 times. And do subtraction with the 16 and you'll get 0. So you get 108 plus 21 times 5. I still have this multiplication right here, so I need to finish that up. 21 times 5, that's going to be 105. And you can do the work over here. 5 times 1 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So then you have 108 plus 105, and then that is going to be our last step to do. When you do 108 plus 105, you get 213 as your final answer. Make sure you circle your final answer always. Now, I want to look at number 2. Number 1 was pretty simple, but if we look at number 2, we get more groupings, and then we have exponents inside of our groupings. So let's see, what are we going to do first to solve this? Well, I have groupings, and I just like to start with the first set of groupings that's here. So I'm going to start with this right here, the 3 plus 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Leave it in parentheses so you don't make a mistake. Then I have minus parentheses 3 to the 4th power divided by 3 times 2. Now, I do have more groupings. This is not my grouping though. I have this here. Now inside of this grouping I have an exponent and I have division. Which one am I going to do first? Well, according to the order of operations, I need to do the exponent first. So I now have 12 times 7 minus 3 to the 4th power is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. This is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. This 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 9 is going to give you 81. So now I have parenthesis, don't forget it, 81 divided by 3 times 2. Now I still have this grouping. I need to finish the division inside. 81 divided by 3 will give you 27. If you do 81 over here and you're dividing by 3, it goes in 2 times, subtract, you get 21, because you brought down the 1, and you got 7, so 27. Times 2 in the back, minus 7 times 12. Now that I've finished that grouping, do I have any multiplication or division? Yes, I do. I have multiplication right here. 12 times 7 gives you 84, and then you have minus 27 times 2. Any more multiplication or division? I do. I have more multiplication here. 27 times 2. Two times 2 is 4, plus 1 more gives you 5, so it's 54. And then I have minus 84 still. And then 84 minus 54 is the last step, and you get 30. Make sure you always circle your answer. All right, so what I would like for you to do is try number 3 and number 4 on your own. When you're ready, unpause the video and I'll walk through it to make sure you have the right answers. So for number 3, your first step will be 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Divided by 108 out front. Plus 45 here. I have an exponent to solve. I'm going to solve this exponent here. 3 to the second power is 9. All that stuff has to go up front. Then I have division right here, and that's 9. Then I have this addition here, because I'm done with the multiply and divide. 9 plus 45 is 54. Minus 9. And the last step is 54 minus 9, which is 45. Okay, for number 4, you're going to do the grouping first, which is right here. 87 minus 82 gives you 5. Leave it in a grouping just so you don't make a mistake. It's a 5. Okay, I'm done with all my groupings. I need to do the exponent here, 5 to the third. 5 to the third is just 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25, and then I'm going to do 25 times 5. And then 25 times 5 is 125. So this is 125 divided by 5. Plus 6 times 5. Now I have that division there because I'm done with the exponents. I need to do my multiplication and division. So the first thing I'm going to do is the division, and this is 125 divided by 5 will be 25 plus 6 times 5. I need to finish the multiplication and division, do 6 times 5. Which is 30, and then I still have plus 25, and then 25 plus 30 is the last little bit we need to do, and 25 plus 30 was 55. So that should be your answer.